Welcome to a new fragrance review. Today I'm going to tell you fragrances that I think that are overrated or underrated, part 3. So again, basically what I'm doing is I'm taking a line of my Fragrantica account and I say which fragrance I think are overrated or underrated. And the first one, it's Burberry London. And this one, I think it's really overrated. It smells nice, but its performance is okay. Projection is not really good. It's an okay fragrance. It smells nice, but still, I think it's overrated. Bijan Man by Versace. This one is really, really overrated. I don't really get why people like it. There's so many fragrances that are better from Versace. I will go with all the Eros line. I'll go with the Dreamer and pretty much everything else. In fact, I would say it might not be the worst fragrance they have, but it's close. I don't get why people like it. I know it's versatile, it's fresh, it's mass appealing, but it project okay. It doesn't last really long. It's kind of low average, the longevity of this fragrance. And it smells just like a Bulgari Aqua Atlantique that is kind of toned down a little bit. That turns into the Sauvage ripoff in the dry down, so I don't really get it. John Varvatos Vintage, and this one also is really overrated and smells nice. And if it would project more, I would think it's really nice. It smells like the kind of perfume that will like scream everywhere around you, that will last super long, but it's like every John Varvatos, they are all not really good in projection, longevity, and it's a bit sad. It smells good, but it doesn't worth the price. Maybe a discounter, if you get it really cheap, it might worth it, but it doesn't worth the price they're selling it. Bijan Man. This one is extremely underrated. If you need to like old school fragrance, but it's good. No one talks about it, so that's why it's underrated. It smells really good. Project like crazy, lasts super long, and it's aldehyde, oak moss, bomb from the 80s. It smells really nice, and I think if you like 80s fragrance, you need to try it at least. Gopuram Silver by Antonio Puig. This one, I would say underrated. It's not crazy, it's not amazing or anything. It's just that literally no one talks about it. And it's kind of nice. It has that usual ginger and citrus accord that is always there in mass appealing fragrance. But it's more toward ginger than citrus. It's a bit different, a bit more woody. It's interesting. It's a nice fragrance. And if you like those mass appealing fragrance, that might be one that is nice. If you like those mass appealing fragrance, though, it might not be one you really enjoy, but still I think it's nice and underrated. Zeno by Davidoff, and this one is kind of in between. I would say it's both overrated and underrated. I think people that likes it, they likes it too much, and people that don't like it, they don't like it too much. It smells good. Smells nice. It's just kind of like, it's really unique, and we need to give it to that fragrance. It's really unique, different. It's really something else than what you're used to, but at the same time, it's not crazy. It's just nice and unique and special, but it's not like amazing or anything. It's just really nice, and so that's why I think it's both over and underrated. Aramis 900, and this one is really underrated. It smells super good. It's really unique again, but it's like a bright man rose fragrance with civet. It's really interesting. It's really special. It smells extremely good. The only sad thing is that it doesn't last super long because it's an eau de cologne, but still it smells really good, and it's really underrated. Eros Flame by Versace. This one is really underrated. Most people, they say that it's the worst Eros. Personally, I think it's the best. It smells really good, and I like the little note it has of orange, like creamy orange. It's really nice. I think even a lot of people, now we don't hear about it often because it's been a while, it's discontinued, but when it got discontinued, a lot of people were talking about L'Homme Idéal Cologne, and I would say, even though I I like Guerlain more than Versace, I would say that this one is better than Le Modèle Cologne. And they're kind of in the same kind of vibe. They're not the same kind of fragrance, but they're kind of some kind of vibe. And that's why I'm comparing both of them. Sauvage Eau de Parfum by Christian Dior. This one is overrated like crazy. I don't get why people like it so much. Again, it's the Eau de Parfum, so many people say that the Eau de Toilette is the best. So maybe I'll have to try the Eau de Toilette. It smells nice, it smells good, it smells clean, but it smells like everything else. Maybe also it's been a while, not quite a while, but a while still that it's there, and a lot of other company, they made other stuff that are similar, so that doesn't really help his cause. But I would say that the Eau de Parfum specifically, for what it is, and especially for the price, it doesn't last long at all. It doesn't project at all. For the price they are selling this, it's really a bad perfume. And if they will be selling it, I don't know, half the price, maybe that will be good. That will be like a nice offer, but the retail price is just crazy for this perfume. And personally, I think the hype is there only by marketing. And it smells nice, but again, there's a lot of perfume that are nicer, in the same vibe, and that are cheaper, and they're only less known. And that's the only thing. Gopuram by Azzaro. This one is really underrated. It's really nice. It's a nice powdery barbershop fragrance. Not many people talk about it, and when you get it for a really good price at discounter, and it's really worth it. It's nice if you like to collect fragrance, have one thing of like many type of fragrance, that can be a really nice barbershop to have in your collection. It's a nice classic fragrance, and I think not many people talk about it. They talk about Wanted more, and really, Gopuram is better than Wanted. Hot Water by Davidoff. This one is, I want to say it's underrated, but no one talks about it. So it's underrated because no one talks about it. I don't like soapy fragrance. This one is kind of nice. It's okay. And if you like soapy fragrance, you'll probably love it. For the price also, it's really good. And that's why I think it's underrated. And finally, Azzaro Wanted Tonic. And this one is really underrated. People talk about Wanted, the original Wanted. They talk about Wanted by Night. No one talks about Wanted Tonic, and it's the best of them all. It smells really good. There's a nice lime and ginger note there. It's really a way simpler fragrance than the two others, but it smells just good. It's nice, it's good for summer, and it's really unique, but it's more unique than the two other ones. So, hope you enjoyed this video. If it's the case, we'll like and share. If you have any other fragrance you think are overrated or underrated, write it in the comment. So, thanks for watching, and see you soon.